Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be doing some more requested reaction videos, and this video is requested by Antifa is Trash, of course. Political, of course. Antifa, please don't burn down my channel. It's going to get me in trouble. Yeah, this is going to be SGB review, Saw, the video game, Halloween Special 2010. Okay, so I think this is Some Call Me Johnny. This is going to be Some Call Me Johnny. I think that's his channel. It's very good. I like his content. It's some of it's pretty cool. So saw the video game. I've never seen this before. Never played it. Don't know what it's going to look like. It could be good. It could be bad. My guess, I think I might have seen it before. I think it was for the Xbox 360 or the PlayStation 3 or something like that. I think I might have seen it kind of a long time ago. I think it was on Twitch when they were streaming it on Twitch, a very long time ago. But yeah, let's check out the video, shall we? Let's go.
Oh, the combo war. Wait, get the plate, man! Get the plate!
Get the knife. Get the knife.
What the hell? Did we win?
You wanna play a game?
Hello, Super Gaming Brothers.
Jeff Dunham? Dude, it's Jigsaw.
Correct. And I'm here tonight because I want to play a game.
You wanna play a
Shit,
game?
We got tons of. We got Street Fighter, we got Mario, we got Sonic. Yeah.
A game involving your lives.
You mean the game of life? We have that too.
No. For some time, you've been living an easy life, reviewing video games that you enjoy to no end. I'm here to remind you that reviewing games is not always a glamorous lifestyle.
Well, what do you want?
To your right is what appears to be an ordinary external hard drive. In actuality, it is a timed explosive set to go off if you do not follow my rules.
Well,
Looks like
okay.
an ordinary hard drive to me.
It is, but while you two are looking away, I have tied you both to your chairs.
Oh, creative.
Now, it is time for the game to begin. I want you to play Saw,
Oh,
the video
PS3.
game,
That's it?
and I want you to finish it.
That doesn't sound too hard.
Should you complete it, you'll be free of my trap. Should you fail, you will pay with your lives.
Okay.
This is a low budget trap, don't you think? I mean, does Saw 6 tank in the box office?
I would keep your mouth shut.
Hey, don't you talk to him like that, you insecure prick.
Fuck you.
Fuck you!
John, let's just play the game.
So we have Saw the video game. Alright, let's make one thing clear. I myself have never seen any of the Saw movies.
I have.
Any of them good?
Some of them are, but you're not really missing much.
I'm looking forward to this game already. Alright, let's begin with the plot. You control a man named Detective...
I remember
Who
this.
in no way looks like Danny
I remember
Glover.
on watching it on
Okay,
Twitch.
anyway, you control Detective Tap to an abandoned insane asylum that
Oh, the
takes over
controls
with
look
all sorts of
horrible.
shit that's trying to kill you. Your goal, to put it simply, is to get the hell out of
It's
there.
like the
You
Silent
control
Hill.
him like you would with any other character in
Homecoming
the shooter.
controls.
The left analog stick controls his movements, while the
Or
right
the-
analog stick controls your point of view. Throughout your travels, you interact with all sorts of things in your environments, which can range from healing items, weapons, or key items needed to further your progress.
That is, of course, assuming you don't mind what have to be the darkest fucking environments in video game history. Seriously, the lighting in this game could put pitch black to shame. You do have a lighter that can illuminate a grand total of 3 feet in front of you, but most of the time, if you want to see what's ahead, you'll pretty much need to be directly in
For
front
anyone
of you.
who's played Silent Hill
Some items
Homecoming
like a
on
flashlight
PC,
and a
God
useless
bless you.
camera, but surprisingly
It
or
is truly a
unsurprisingly,
atrocious
lighter is the
PC
best
port.
option.
Being an asylum rigged by Jigsaw himself, there's a crap load of things in this place that could kill you, and it usually ends with your face being blasted off. There's booby-trapped doors, electric currents, smoking hot steam, and
What the
Oh,
fuck?
what the hell?
tripwires.
Tripwires will be your worst enemy in this game, and it's all because they're fucking impossible to see until you're right next to them.
Oh,
No thanks to the
damn.
game's horribly lit environments. If you manage to sneak up to them, you can disarm them and later reset them so you can use them against your enemies.
Oh, cool.
Yep, you are certainly not alone in this place, as
Kinda
countless
reminds
other
me like
victims of Jigsaw
Manhunt.
have been placed in this asylum as well, and they're all after you. Why? Well, before the start of the game, a key was surgically implanted into Detective Tap, and said key is the only way for these people to escape. So yeah, these people all want your blood, and you need to defend yourself with what have to be the worst
Yeah.
combat mechanics in video game history.
Yeah,
For
that,
starters, you have to
looks
hold down
terrible.
L2 to enter combat mode. From there, you can press the square button to perform a heavy attack, or the X button for a light attack. To say that the combat controls are sluggish would be the understatement of the year. Unless you're using your bare hands, Detective Tap swings as if he's stuck in bullet time. I really don't think that metal pipe weighs 20 tons, Tap. And it wouldn't hurt if you used both your arms either.
Look at this. I'm not even trying. What's the point of using weapons when your hands are practically the best method of attack?
Yeah.
Hey, what the fuck?
Damn.
Hey, come on, dude. Oh, I'm in some sort of lock. I can't. Oh, what the fuck just
boy.
happened?
Bad programming, John. Bad programming.
Yeah.
Like I
damn.
mentioned earlier, your ultimate goal is to escape the asylum, but along the way you also need to rescue special victims of Jigsaw that are personally
Special.
tied to Detective Tab one way or another. You're given a list of objectives you need to complete by solving all sorts of puzzles and obtaining key items. Puzzles can range from all sorts of things. Sometimes you need to turn valves to
Puzzles, of
redirect
course.
incredibly hot steam.
Puzzles are
and
fun in
sometimes
video
you need to
games.
adjust pipe valves to avoid suffocating from
Oh, I
poisonous
fucking
smoke
hate
that's
puzzles.
filling the room. However, one type of puzzle you will encounter the most is this type of puzzle, in which you need to redirect the electrical current with these wires so that all the red lights become green. And this type of puzzle can burn it down! Seriously, this type of puzzle is incredibly overused. It's even worse when you're under a time limit.
It's like the Resident Evil
I mean, hell, it's bad
puzzles.
enough when they throw you really complicated ones. But to throw 2 or 3 at once under a ridiculously short time limit is just a real ball kicker. Is it really so hard for you to crank up the variation of puzzles?
So the
or is your
fucking
mind
Resident Evil
really
puzzles where you gotta
anxious
keep
to last so
switching.
Anyway, progression is basically broken down like this. You solve a few puzzles, reach the victim's traps, solve another puzzle to save them, and listen to them scold you.
You fuck! You fucker! You're the reason he picked me!
Jesus Christ, I just fucking saved your ass, and the only thing you can do is scold me?
I wish you were. I wish...
Yep, sounds like a relationship with a girlfriend.
I wish I were dead too.
Christ, these fuckers are ungrateful. Why
Yeah,
are they
you
bothering?
saved them.
Well, at least Oswald, the man who made a living badmouth in Detective Tab, appreciates me rescuing him.
Oh. Damn. Fuck.
What's the point of rescuing him? God, I hate when games do that. I mean, Jesus, I go through all that trouble of solving that fucking wiring puzzle, and the man gets killed 1 minute after rescuing him.
That sucks.
As you can guess, the further you travel, the more difficult the game gets. It's just not about solving puzzles, but it's also about making the right choices to make sure you don't end up killing yourself. Sometimes you'll find yourself in a pickle and need to find some solution as quickly as possible. Sometimes the answers are a bit tricky to
Ooh.
find, but other times...
Gee, I
Pixelated
need to
gore.
find the right gravestone and find the key to the chapel. I wonder which gravestone is the right one. Gee, I don't know. Gee, I'm just gonna take a guess here and choose this one that reads this.
Your mouth will only bring you more pain.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Chucky.
Chuck.
No, and I'll tell you why. First off, because of the incredibly dark environments and the existence of tripwires, I constantly find myself treading each room lightly. I'm always incredibly nervous to jog or sprint because a fucking tripwire will probably catch me off guard. I like that. Come on, that shit's not scary, it's just frustrating.
Yeah.
Secondly, fighting enemies is just an enormous waste of time thanks to the combat
This game looks
mechanics.
ass.
They try to spruce things up by having different types of enemies, but in the end, they can all go down by simply spamming the punch button. Look, this one isn't even fighting back. Fucking tripwire!
Yeah, at least the voice acting is good.
The voice acting is okay, but the actual character models and animations are downright atrocious.
What did you do to me? What did you do?
Finally, the further you progress, the more ridiculous the situations become. The amount of shit this game expects you to do in such a short amount of time is insane. If it isn't dealing with solving these frustrating as all hell puzzles, it's doing it in a room full of poisonous gas, complete with another guy trying to kill you. Finally, I made it through and...
Oh, damn. Fuck this game.
You know, you're a real dick, you know that?
Sticks and stones, Johnny.
It's nice to see some familiar traps that were in the movies, like the Venus flytrap, the bear trap, and the pendulum trap. If the game's goal was to capture the atmosphere of the Saw movies, then overall, it did a good job. But does that make it a fun game?
Nope.
In fact, because of the game's flaws, the game tends to get really boring and drag on longer than it needs to.
God, are we almost done? My arms are starting to chafe.
Oh, fucking puzzles again.
No,
No,
fuck that. No, I
fuck
do
the
not wanna play the game
puzzles.
anymore. No, I refuse. No, I don't want to play the game anymore. No, I don't want to.
gotta finish it.
You're not playing by the rules, Johnny. If you refuse to play, then your life is forfeit.
Your game's a piece of shit, Jigsaw. Just another crappy statistic in the licensed game department. And seriously, extension cords? What happened to all the rusted metal contraptions that can peel apart humans like human bananas?
You're not the real Jigsaw, are you?
Show yourself, you low-budget fuck.
Low budget.
I've been meaning to get back at you two for some time now. Ever since the end of our last encounter, the only thing that's been on my mind was thinking of a way I could kill you both. And now, it is time that I repay the favor.
Oh,
Tailstalker, should have known.
evil
give up, dude.
tails. What
You will
the?
both suffer for what you did to me a year ago.
Oh, it's like a creepy pasta.
Bring it on, you sadistic muppet.
The only one dying today is you.
Hey guys, what's going on? Mark, get back. The Tails doll's here.
No, wait.
Oh, okay.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
That was anticlimactic.
He wanted a big boss battle.
Overall, it seems weird that Konami, of all companies, would take a shot at the Saw franchise. As a person who's seen all the Saw movies, this game feels like a bad 7-hour-long Saw movie. You're probably best off just renting it, and that's only if you're a fan of the Saw franchise to begin with. I'll give it a 5 out of 10.
Overall, Saw the video game is just not a very good game. It's not the worst I've ever played, but Jesus Christ, does it get boring. Of course, this is coming from the perspective of a person who's never even seen a single Saw movie in his life. Maybe if I watched all the movies and then played it, my perspective might be a bit different. But even then, the game is still riddled with all sorts of technical problems and stupid design choices. Don't purchase the game, it's a waste of money.
Oh,
Give
boy.
it a 5 out of 10. With all that said, we're the Super Gamer Brothers. You guys have a good night. Thank you for watching, and happy Halloween.
Super Gaming Brothers. Oh boy. Oh, this game. That game looked terrible.
We got idea what it looks like. Quick, get the pipe. Get the pipe.
Get the knife. Remember, guys, get the knife.
Come on. It didn't even catch your face. Okay.
It's like got like a,
You can add that get the pipeline.
it's like a symbol on the door, like a Blair
You're
Witch
just a piece
symbol.
of shit, Jigsaw. Just another statistic in the crappy
Is that like
box
the
game
Blair
box.
Witch symbol on the door?
Stop. What the
It's-
fuck
it's
are
like
you
a-
doing, Elliot? What was this?
That's the only thing I can think of.
It's like, just like,
Yes, tell him.
yeah, it's just,
Your game's a piece of shit, Jigsaw. Just another statistic in the crappy... Stop that.
the fucking bobblehead. That's what he is. Come on, I only got like a minute.
I don't know, like,
Minute and 10.
like, what do you want me to do?
Like, just non-agreement. Not headbang. Your game's a piece of shit, Jigsaw.
What was that?
Oh boy, the good old days. You know, roughing it. You know, when people didn't have green screens and 4K cameras and you know, the good old-fashioned old camcorders and you know, VHS tapes. But yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that. You know, the sort of video game that didn't look like a good game. It looked absolutely atrocious. It reminded me of a combination of Silent Hill, Homecoming, and a bit of like a Manhunt sort of vibe to it. And the animation looked terrible. The enemies looked terrible. The attacks looked stiff. It looks like they were stuck in some sort of action motion, and it just looked absolutely god-awful terrible. The puzzles looked absolutely fucking atrocious. They looked even worse than the Resident Evil puzzles. Not that there's nothing wrong with the Resident Evil games or anything like that. I like the Resident Evil puzzles, but they're really tricky. Some of them are really goddamn complicated, and I thought the Resident Evil puzzles were difficult. These where you change the codes and change the pipes and try to hook them into the right place. But that was just fucking, that was ridiculous. That was that was absolutely out of control. That's a fucking puzzle that will drive you insane. And the fact you have to do it under a timer or something like that, or have to do everything and solve all these puzzles very quickly, it's very, very frustrating. But yeah, that was sort of video game. Would I play it? Absolutely, goddamn not. I would absolutely give this a skip. Well, actually, I might play it out of curiosity, just to get the flavor of the madness, like a fine wine. I would kind of be curious. To be honest, actually, I would want to play this. If it was released on Steam, I would buy it, just to explore the insanity, just to get a feel for it, because I wouldn't mind playing it to explore the madness, but only for a while, 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then I would have enough. I'll waste like 20, 30 pounds or 30 quid. But yeah, this was pretty cool. So if you like this video, make sure to give a like, comment down below, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Oh, before we do, we're just going to do another quick pun. This game was trash, because this video was requested by Antifa is trash, can it? Trash. So, a quick pun there. Peace.